Hey, Facebook. Happy Tuesday evening. I do not know why I keep waiting to come on right in the middle of like everybody's evening. It's so much more nerve-wracking to come on at this time, but I see Brian's coming on. I've got a different topic tonight. Mia thinks it's quite strange. I have something on my lip gloss. I'm going to be talking about beard itch tonight. And I've never had a beard. I don't know how bad they itch, but I do know it's a common complaint with men. So while I adjust this, I'm on my computer tonight because I talk about my new ring light all the time because I love it, but I don't know how to flip the image on my phone. So I'm just trying this out to see how this works. But okay, let's talk about beard itch. First of all, let me know if you're watching this live or replay. Hey, baby, I know that you're on. And have you ever grown a beard? And if you haven't, lady, if you're a lady and you're watching this as your husband, and has he ever complained about it being itchy? And if you're a guy, have you had a beard and is it itchy? So I am not a fan of beards. Not so much. I don't love them. I know they've been like a thing for a while. I kind of like just a little bit of a scruffy look. It's more of my cup of tea. But Brian likes to grow them every once in a while. I don't know, goatee, I guess it's called. But anyways, yes, it itches. And I taught him something about it tonight when I told him I was coming in on and to talk about this. He's like, why are you talking about that? And I'm like, well, why not? You know, if you get on Pinterest and Google long enough, it trails to fun things that you've never learned about before. So 3 reasons why you might have an itchy beard. So the first one, and this kind of blows my mind about like guys, and I'm gonna say guys because well, men, the products they use, and this is definitely not anything to talk about like products. I don't know about grooming products for men, but I do know that I think it's strange that their body wash will say like hair and body wash or face and body wash. Like women women don't do that. You know, we have our regimen with our skincare and our face and then our body. And there's no way in the world I would use like a head to toe one and all product. Like that's why. That's one reason you have itchy beard is because you're using products. But so did you know that obviously our skin on our face is much more sensitive than what's on the rest of our body and even different from what's on our scalp. So I think that guys just kind of like scrub it all with that all-in-one mentality, like, and then they're done. And so that's why your face is itching because you've got sensitive skin under there. And so, hey, everybody that's jumping on, let me know if you're watching this live. And it is an odd topic for me to talk about. I don't know anything about grooming a beard, but Pinterest does. And so I looked up tips as to why men have itchy beards because you always see them messing with it, right? So, and they look nasty if they're not taken well care of. So one, did you know that they make shampoo and conditioner for your beard? I don't know brands, you can Google that, but I don't really care what brand you use, but I know that they make like special oils and everything for this hair. So one, you're using the wrong stuff on your face. 2, I have this written down because like I said, I've never had a beard, don't know how to take care of one, but you should be shampooing and conditioning it 2 or 3 times a week. So, and then if you're not brushing it daily and redistributing like the natural oils throughout, that leads to like damaged hair. See, this is the thing, guys. Y'all always have short hair usually. A lot of men have short hair and then y'all don't even know how to deal with real hair and long hair. And so yes, this is different than like what's growing out of our head, but it gets damaged. The longer it gets, I don't like long beards. That's not my thing. If you're a woman and you're on, do you like long facial hair or do you like the scruffy look? Like what is your preferred look on a man? Is it like the clean shaven, the scruffy, like the couple day old, or like fully, you know, beard, like Beardzilla? I don't like that. Brian does the goatee thing and he was always messing with it and it would just, he can do what he wants, but it wasn't my favorite. So I like the scruffy look. That's just me. So you need to be brushing it daily. Guys, have a grooming kit. I'm assuming that you can get one on Amazon or Walmart or Target, but a proper grooming kit, you should be, if it's long, you need to be trimming those ends because you get split ends. They're damaged because you're not taking care of it well. So, and that leads to itchy. So, oh, and if you have ingrown hairs that's itchy, you should pluck them out. stop messing with your hands. Use the right appliance. Use the right tools on there. And then the last one was overall health. So our our hair, skin, our nails, all that are a reflection of our overall health. And so if you're not taking good care of yourself, you're gonna have really unhealthy facial hair. So same thing like with what's on your head. And so those are my 3 tips on how to avoid having an itchy beard. But having to do nothing with an itchy beard that I know nothing about, I want to share a quick story about me and kind of why I'm doing this. But a few years ago, for those of y'all that don't know me, I'm a retired school teacher. So I was a math teacher. I've taught middle school math. I've taught 8th grade, 7th grade, and then 5th grade. My last year was in 5th grade. Thank you, baby. Tim, that'll be my next one on how to grow a beard. I'll do that one next. But this one was how to avoid the itchiness. So you have to go back and rewatch that because you guys just obviously don't know, and Pinterest did. So I love Pinterest. But back to my story when I was teaching. So I was a middle school math teacher, and my last year of teaching, I was introduced into this home-based business industry, and I knew nothing about it, didn't care to know anything about it. I was overwhelmed, and I'm going to use that word of the week, like the weak-minded, but I was overwhelmed. I would literally every single morning when I drove to school, I would cry on the way to school because I was so exhausted. I had 2 little ones. Mia was, gosh, Brian, if you're still on, baby. I saw that, Tim. That's funny. I think Mason was like 1.5 years or 2 years, and Mia was 4 or so. And it was tough. And she was in preschool, both of them. And it was just long days for my babies. And it was miserable. They had I felt like 11-hour days, I think, from the time I dropped them off and picked them up. And Mason cried every day. It was just tough. And so it made me cry every morning. And I'd literally every morning pray when I parked my car that my students would never see how unhappy I was, because I loved them. They were awesome. I loved my kids. I never figured out my balance of being like a great mommy, great wife, great everything. And so I needed a better balance. I needed a solution. So I was praying for a solution, even though I didn't know what form that would come in. And so I was introduced into the home-based business and was really turned off about it. I was like, no way. It seemed like a cult. The person that approached me about it was like a hawk, and it was just, it was very nasty. And I had no interest. I'm like, yeah, right, build a business. Like, I can't even find time to help my daughter with her preschool homework. That's what got to me. I was like, oh my God, Mia starts kindergarten next year. How in the world, if I can't even help her with a simple printout for preschool? Like, I was so exhausted. And no, I needed a solution. I was introduced into this home-based business industry. Like I said, I fell in love with the product. Knew nothing about anything, you guys. And I was like, oh my God, this is great. And shared a little bit and made a little bit of money. And I was like, whoa, that was neat. And so I got a little bit more intentional, and I was able to retire from teaching later that school year, at the end of that school year. So that was awesome. That was 3.5 years ago, 3 years ago that I retired. And so in those past 3 years, I've learned a lot. I've done a lot. I've had a whole whirlwind of adventures. And I have just started my new business a few months ago, and my business has skyrocketed from what I was doing before. Without getting into too many details, like just a lot of aha moments. You have those, and I've done things differently, and I've approached this completely differently than I was before. And in the first 2 months, I think I got over 50-something customers. I started growing a team of ladies that are also making money. And so I just simplified a lot of things. And so if anything that I said tonight like resonates, and you want to know like how I'm doing things differently, it has nothing to do with what company I chose or the product that I'm using as a vehicle, but like I've done things differently, and I've had much more success. So if you want to know some secrets to the success I have had in my home-based business in the past few months, just send me a private message. I would be happy to give you some of my tips and save you some time and running around in circles and trying to figure out the mystery of how to be successful in a home-based business. It's really quite simple. So if you'd like to hear a little bit more about how to earn a supplemental income or even a full-time income, send me a private message. And then, yeah, I was going to say take care of your beard, but I really don't care. I don't care. I know if you have an itchy beard, go back and rewatch this. You guys are probably using the wrong kind of products. Look it up on Amazon. But there is such thing as a beard shampoo, conditioner, oils, and all that stuff, and brush it every day. Stop being dirty and brush it and take care of it. So have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.